are y'all doing today? My name is Sharee Davis, and we're going to attack assignment number 2, which is the informative speech. So for my topic, I've actually chosen the number 1 question I receive as an academic advisor and freshman college instructor at the institution that I work at, and that is, how do I write an award-winning scholarship essay? So the purpose of today's speech is to address 3 different things. 1, we're going to look at just what is a scholarship anyway. Secondly, we're going to look at how to access the TCC Foundation website. And thirdly, we're going to actually look at the essay topic and we're going to dissect it piece by piece. So feel free to follow along and let's get right into it, all right? So the first part talks about just what is a scholarship anyway. So a scholarship is a type of financial aid. So financial aid is the umbrella term that houses scholarships, grants, work, study, and student loans. And you should be able to get really, really excited about scholarships because that's the money you don't have to pay back. It is a gift to you for you to go study. It could come from the institution that you're applying for. It could come from a faith-based organization or even your employer, so make sure you ask that question. And then you can receive scholarships for different things. They offer scholarships for academic achievement, athletic and musical talent. There's even scholarships for students who are the first in their family to attend college, single parents, and working students. So there's something out there for everyone. So now let's move into the second part, which talks about how to access the Tarrant County College Foundation website. So if you're going to follow along, just bear in mind if you are using a mobile device such as a smartphone or tablet, the website is mobile friendly, but the interface will look different than the desktop version. And desktop users, make sure you use Google Chrome. So let's start. So open up a new window in Google Chrome and type in the following website, www.tccd.edu / and that's the slash with the question mark on it, foundation. So again, that's www.tccd, that stands for Tarrant County College District.edu / foundation. And it will open up a page that will take you to the TCC Foundation website. And at the top of the page, there's a button that says Apply for Scholarships. Click on that button, and that button's going to give you a list of about 50 different scholarships. Some of them are named after people, other scholarships are named after businesses and major employers, which brings me to why my dinner is sitting right here. So companies such as Kraft, Del Monte, and Coca-Cola may actually offer scholarships on their private websites. So what I have my students do is make a list of all the major employers that are awarding scholarships and visit their websites directly. So now this makes this information accessible to people that may not be attending our institution or our students that are planning to transfer to that university of choice. And now something that seemed super expensive is now in reach. So now let's look at what the topic is itself. So my students would be able to access the application and everything. I'm just going to tell you what the topic is, okay? So the topic is as follows. Please describe your personal situation, finances, future career goals, personal achievements, and volunteerism in 600 words or less. And also make sure you explain how receiving a scholarship will help you achieve your goals. So let's break it down because there's a lot going on in there, right? So your personal situation, that could include whether you're the first in your family to attend college or if you come from a long line of nurses or teachers. It could also include whether you're a working student, part-time, full-time, multiple jobs like me. And then it could also include anything that's special about your situation. Like between 2 of my classes, I had 6 family members in there. So that's something that's unique to their situation to help them stand out. Now let's move into the finances, and that's a touchy subject for some people, but you want to be as transparent as possible. This is where you're demonstrating why you need the money. So think about it this way. What would it mean to you to, maybe if you're that part-time student poking along, taking 1 or 2 classes, or maybe you're working multiple jobs, to be able to offset the burden that also comes with being an adult. You know, you've got to take care of your family, you've got expenses, and now you got to try to pay for school? Well, what if you could find a way to go from being part-time to full-time? Now you're graduating sooner. Now you're getting into that career that you've always dreamed of, or you're applying for that promotion that you've had your eye on. That provides more stability for your family. You can't put a price tag on that. That is life-changing, and you need to convey that in your paper. And then going into the future career goals. So don't just talk about why. I mean, talk about what you want to do, but also the why. So if it's been your dream to be a nurse since you were 5 years old, then I want to see it in your paper. Personal achievements. So they could be academic achievements or professional organizations that you belong to. It could also talk about work achievements. Maybe you were Employee of the Month, or maybe you're not supervisor, but you're that go-to person at work that everybody seems to depend on. Talk about that. And lastly, volunteerism. So scholarship committees as well as universities look at the volunteer work because they want to see how you will contribute to the overall environment, and are you giving back. This is also your way to level the playing field if you didn't have the best grades in the world, or maybe you applied for federal financial aid and they said you made too much money but you don't make enough money to pay out of pocket. Yeah, that was me. So now you have a fighting chance to help pay for your school. So this could include just, talk about one or two things at length and go from there. And then you just want to tie everything together at the very end, send it off, and let's see what happens. So in conclusion, we have talked about what are scholarships. We've talked about how to access the TCC Foundation website, as well as how to write an award-winning scholarship essay. So good luck, and thank you so much for tuning in.